Paddy's Day menu tonight. We're going to do some Colcannon. And if you've never had it, it's actually a little fact about the name. It means it's a derivation of a Gaelic word meaning white cabbage. So that's what we have here. That's what they call the white cabbage, you know. Let me move this over here. So first things first, we're also going to do up some sausages in the oven to go with my meal. And we don't need these yet. So I'm going to cook my sausages in the oven. I've already got my oven set at 425. I've got my quarter sheet pan here with the liner. When I do sausages in the oven, I like to lay them on a bed of onions. So I'm just going to slice up an onion using my beautiful Prep Pro knife. I think that's all I'm going to use in there, actually. Let me just lay them out on my pan. Put my sausages. Now, ordinarily, I really like the pork sauce, the big English style banger pork sausage, but I wasn't able to get any. So these are mild Italian, but they're still pork sausage. So I cut them in half, just because I want to make sure that they cook fairly quickly. And I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of oil. And I'm not going to put anything else. I'm not going to put any other seasonings. Because they're Italian sausages, they're already fairly seasoned. So we're just going to pop those right in the oven. Just like that. Give them a shake, actually. Roll them around in that oil a little bit. And because I cut them in half, I don't have to pierce them. But if you were cooking them full lengths, you'd want to pierce them so that they don't burst in the oven, so to speak. So next thing we're going to do, part of the recipe for Colcannon is the cabbage. We're going to do a little bit of onion. We're going to do potatoes because that's the main star, right? Potatoes in Ireland go hand in hand. So we're going to use our steamer. I've already cut up my potatoes. I've got four good size potatoes in here. Not too big because I want them to all cook well because it's going to get mashed. So let's just get my cabbage up here. We're going to move this down here. We're going to chop up our cabbage to put in. We're going to cook. We're going to steam the cabbage, the onion, and the potatoes all at once. Now I had a really pretty small head of cabbage, and I'm going to say I probably have about half of it here. Oh, I don't like that. Outer leaf. You're not joining the party, buddy. Neither are you. So there, I didn't see that when I was over there. See, I don't have good enough lighting over on my counter, which I really need to rectify. So let's cut up the onion. Fairly rough chop. Not too small. It doesn't have to be too small. So there that is. We're going to cut up our cabbage. As I said, if you're here, say hello. Who else is here? Oh, I see Betty, Tara. Very nice. Welcome. Now, really, it doesn't matter. I'm doing a rough chop on my cabbage. As you can see, the ceramic knife does a beautiful job on it. I'm going to say, I don't particularly like to use my ceramic knife on really super hard things. Like, I'm trying to think like butternut squash, for instance. I wouldn't. Once it was peeled, maybe, yes, and cut in smaller pieces, but not your initial, cutting it open and stuff. I wouldn't use the ceramic knife for butternut squash, or any squash for that matter, that's so hard. So This is a really simple country, you know, feed a big family dish. Imagine they probably did some corned beef, or they did some ham or sausages with it, bacon rashers. Then that's the other thing. Like if you wanted to do it, I'm doing it as, you know, trying to be as healthy as possible here. So move this guy over here. Hi, Kevin. Now, Kevin, your last name is McLean. Is that Irish, Scottish, British? What is it? Where does it come from? I know that I have Scottish and British roots, like I'm descended from, but as far as Ireland, I mean, it could very well be. Who knows, right? Who knows what happened back then? So I'm just going to mix it up. I'm going to add a little seasoning as it cooks. Oop. I'm going to add a little garlic, my minced garlic, but I'm going to use my grinder on it. You don't have to. You can just add like a spoonful, teaspoon, let's say, of the mince. So that's the first thing. I'm also going to add some pepper. And I'm going to add a little bit more after when I mash it up. I'm not sure how long this is going to take because I haven't used this amount in the steamer before, but I'm going to put it in for 10 minutes and we're going to check it. Salt, pepper, garlic. I'm going to wait because after we're going to use our 3 onion, and that's the star of the show as far as our seasonings are concerned. Let me mix it up. As you know, I'm not going to put any water in here. I'm just going to put the lid on and put it in the microwave. Off we go with the vents away from yourself into the microwave. There we go. There we are. So I'm not going to be chopping anything else, so I can put away this and this. I won't be using the oil anymore, so I'm going to bring my laptop over here so we can have a chat while that's cooking. I smell my onions in the oven. Yum, oh, delish. All right, let's bring this baby over. Irish, Scottish, and Newfie. Nice. Hi, Tam Tam. Thanks for coming. Hi, Jules. Yes, I know I'm late. Here's the thing. Oops. I have to close that. Hold on. Hi, Jules. When I unplug it, the sound comes back on. So, I'll tell you what happened. I almost canceled because I wasn't feeling very well. And I said, maybe I just need to give myself another hour to get myself together and rally. And sure enough. So, here I am. So now I can see all your comments. Awesome. All right. Where's my... I don't need that there. But we are going to use some more garlic. We're going to use some more. So, basically, we've done the sausages and onions in the oven. If you can get a hold of some nice English pork sausages or beef sausages, you go and do that because that would be tasty. And yeah, so we did the sausages in the oven. We've got a bit of onion. We've got our cabbage. We've got the potatoes. No water. I put it in the microwave for 10 minutes. We're going to check it after that. Then it's going to come out, and then we're going to add some more seasonings, and we're going to add some milk. I looked at a lot of different recipes. I've made a version of this on my own before. And I kind of always thought that I had put butter in it, but apparently I went looking, you know, I Googled all kinds of Colcannon recipes, and none of them have butter in them. So I'm going to do that. Thanks, Jules. Yeah, I'm feeling a little better. You know what happens. What are you going to do? Got my little St. Patrick's bow on to, you know, get into the spirit. Today was supposed to be parade day. Kind of sad. I was a big parade goer back in the day. So I kind of miss that. I don't know that I probably would have actually gone, but I would have watched it on TV for sure. Yes, so what else did I want to talk about? On Wednesday, which I believe is actually St. Patrick's Day, I'm going to do another video. Not sure how I'm going to manage it, if it's going to be just recorded or if I will do another live. I like to do lives because I like the input from everybody. So we'll see what happens. You let me know what you think is a good idea, what you'd like, if you would like to join me. Like, I probably will do it, I don't know. I won't do it in the afternoon because lots of people work and they miss it. So I'll probably do it in the evening again on Wednesday, maybe at 8 p.m. again. Because that way, anybody with littles, usually they have a good chance of having the babies put to bed. So I think I might do that. Here I am talking with my hands, I notice again, always. So we have 6 people watching. Nice. All right, so where are we with this one? Okay, come along. I can smell it, so that's got to be a good thing. How's our sausages? Soon enough, I'm going to just give them a flip over, and that's going to be that. So I looked at a lot of recipes. There were some really cute recipes. There's another recipe called Champ. Champ is basically mashed potatoes with onions, different onions, like green onions, leeks, and just like yellow onion, I guess. Gracie girl, Gracie. And it's like a mashed potato. That's Champ. It doesn't have any cabbage in it. I looked at another recipe called Boxty, which was interesting. I don't know what she's barking at. I'm gonna go get her. You want to stop now? Come on, come and see. Come and see what we're doing. Come and see. Come on. Come on, bad girl. Come here. You want to see? Come and see. Come on. Come here. She's such a little brat. Hi, Pat. Hi, Kim. Welcome. Okay. So, where was I? Boxty. I have to get, actually, you know what? I'm going to get the poem because it was super cute. Apparently, there's a little saying. I hope I can find it. Maybe I can't. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. All right. Okay. So yes. So in like the Champ I was talking about with scallions, green onions, yellow onions. That's a very popular Northern Ireland. Boxty is like an Irish potato cake, basically. And their saying is boxty on the griddle, boxty on the pan. If you can't make boxty, you'll never get a man. Well, I'm sure men can make boxty just as well as women. So, but it's cute. A little bit of Irish lore. So, how was everybody's weekend? Did anybody make anything for St. Patrick's Day? This weekend, anybody doing any corned beef and cabbage? I have a plan to do, what is it called? Why do I leave my stuff over there? I don't know. Oh, there it is. On St. Patrick's Day, I've got two things that I want to do. A corned beef and cabbage sandwich. And dessert. Some things. St. Paddy's Day. You know. Something like that. Anyway. Well, it's definitely going to have green. For sure. Might be minty. Because I do love mint. You worked all weekend, Pat? Bummer. Are you off on Wednesday for St. Paddy's Day? So I know, I don't think Kim and Tracy, I don't think you have your orders yet, eh? I think it's coming this week, early this week. Did you see my pictures of my salmon and my steak last night that I made with the asparagus? That was super yummy. I actually have news. Where is that? The West Coast burger seasoning. Which I'm just going to call it West Coast seasoning because I don't think it has to be labeled as burger. Okay, Betty, no problem. You can comment later. You can go back to the replay. Today was your only day off, Jules? Ah. Yes, I thought about doing a type of Irish stew, but the thing is when I'm doing lives, unless I make it ahead of time, like, you know, magically in a magic kitchen on TV or something, you know, it's already prepared. You put one in the oven and take the other prepared one out. Well, that's kind of crazy because it's only me that's going to be eating it, so that wouldn't work. I have to have things that, yes, if I have to like pre-cook a certain amount of things and then put it together, that's fine, but the whole point of Epicure is that it's quick, you know, quick and fast. Quick, fast, good food real fast. So, oh, you made salmon and asparagus? Okay. So the good news about the West Coast seasoning is that it's supposed to be in the next catalog. Happy! So good. I know so many people who are going to love it. There's our food. I'm going to check it. I'm going to put you back over on the table. Okay, Gracie. Okay, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Go. Go get it. You little monkey. All right. Well, I really smell the cabbage. Hoping that the potatoes are done too. I'm pretty sure they will be, but we'll check. Because remember, we want to have them mashable. Make sure that they're well cooked. Well, they certainly smell good and there's lots of steam going on, so let's see. I'm not as worried. Let's see what's going on in our life here. Mix it up. Not sure. I'm gonna pierce them and see. I think it needs a little longer. So we did 10 minutes, right? And I think it needs another 5. But you see how much it... And is there water in the bottom of there? Yeah, that's good. We want that. Because that's all has all the nutrients and we're going to keep that in there. We're not going to drain it. I am going to take my fork here. I think... No, not quite. We're going to do another 5 minutes. And then we're going to be good. So you all have to keep me entertained for the next 5 minutes. this. If the aroma of that mixture, the potatoes and the cabbage and onion, is any indication, amazing. So I threw Gracie a piece of cabbage before to get her in the kitchen so I could put the gate up so she wasn't down the hallway barking, in case you were wondering what was going on. I'm excited. I'm always excited for my hosts and their guests to get their stuff. I can't wait to find out what you love and what you're going to make with it. And especially if you're brand new to Epicure or even not. Like sometimes, you know, like I still discover things every time. Like every time a new catalog comes out, I have a great time, trying new recipes and thinking outside the package is my favorite thing to do. So yeah, I have about a cup of milk. Now, ordinarily it says to heat your milk. I'm just wondering if I should have put it in there with it, but I think it's going to extend the cooking time. So we won't do that. So, May 4th. May 4th is the public unveiling of the new catalog for spring and summer. So be looking for all your summer grilling favorites, all your salad favorites. It's going to be fun. Don't forget, if you love sweet and smoky topper or garlicky dill and you already know what that is and love it, host your own cooking class. It's so easy, you know, like I do these cooking classes every week, right? And I can't tell you how easy it is. You share your link. You don't even have to have a group. You just share the link, invite all your friends into the group for Sunday evening, and we do the class. I talk about the products. Done. Just like that. And you can get your host free. And also, like, if you want to get your host, you get your host exclusive for a reduced price. You get free and half price items. In March is amazing. So if you really want the April host exclusive, host in March. Save your rewards until April 1st and then go grab that awesome host reward. I believe that's what Tracy's doing, actually. Yes, and plus it comes with the 4-cup prep bowl, which is great, which I have the milk in right here, actually. Comes with a silicone lid. I use these all the time. I have 2 or 3 of them. Love them. Leftovers, you name it. I love it. Just want to make sure that I'm not missing any comments. There we go. Won't be long. How much longer? A couple of minutes. So now what I think, usually I think you would use a masher. You know, this is my very old-fashioned masher that I've had forever. But I'm gonna start it. I don't know if I want it really like super mashed up. I may just use my meat separator because this will give it a good mash, but it doesn't give it super smooth. So like, whereas this would. So we'll see how I like it. But I am gonna add some things. I'm gonna add some more garlic. I'm going to have to taste it. I need a couple of spoons because I don't know. I may want extra salt, but I don't want to add any more extra unless I have to. So we'll get a couple of spoons out for testing. And, oh, my sausages. How are they doing? Oh, looking good. Woo. Looking good. Turn them over. I think they're almost done. I probably just need another 5 minutes. I'll just flip them over to get some color. Come on, along nice. The onions are nice, roasted with them. Awesome. All right. Very good. Very, very good. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the potato mixture out. I'm going to put this in for a minute just to take the chill off it. That's what we're going to do. And you know what else we're going to do? We're going to add the 3 onion to it. I'm going to put let's say 1.5 tablespoons in there. Because that way it's going to rehydrate everything, and I know it's going to be nice. Let's just mix it up. Sometimes I have good ideas. Sometimes not. There have been failures. I'm actually not sure either for that amount that I put in there, whether this is enough milk. If not, I'll just add a bit more. Okay, let's see what we got here. I am going to take my glove because there's quite a bit in there in my MPS, and I don't want it to burn me. Move, Gracie, go. Now, I should be having it on I always tell my customers, and I never do it myself, you can just put it on the plate and then it's sturdier. But let me put that milk in for a minute. There we go. There we are. Let's see what's going on in here now. Oh, looking nice. I'm just going to let that go right back in there. Looking very good. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, very nice. So that was a total of 15 minutes. And now all your veggies, all the vitamins, all the goodies are still retained, all the nutrients in your veggies. This is smelling very nice. I'm going to add some more garlic. I'm going to get our milk. Yep, perfect. I'm going to pour that in there. So here we have our 3-in-1 and our meat separator, which doubles as a masher. Even, you know, if you want to mash up your canned tomatoes a little bit, if you buy the diced or the whole and you don't want them like pureed, but you want them broken up a little bit. How's that, man? How's that grab you? Let's see. Well, it smells amazing. And that cup, I think, is going to be perfect. This smells awesome. You know what I think would be great with this? Mom and Dad, one of the British things that we always did was bubble and squeak. And bubble and squeak is usually when you've had your Sunday dinner or Sunday lunch and there's leftovers of your, you know, your veggies and your potatoes the next day for lunch or for supper as a side, we would take them and put some butter in the pan, pour it in, pack it down, and let it cook and get a crust on each side. And that was Bubble and Squeak. You could add in your meat if you had a ham dinner. You could add some ham in there, some sausage, whatever. This looks yum. Oh, I'm so tempted to put butter. I don't know. So this is Irish Colcannon. And you'll see, if you Google it, you'll see that it's more mashed. But I'm perfectly okay with it being chunky like this. So I'm just going to give it a better mix. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Very nice. I also want to get out my sausages because they're probably done, so that I can show you. Of course, I will take pictures and post them because I'm going to plate it up. But this is very nice. Looks awesome. And like I said, you can mash it right up if you want. But there it is. Beauty, eh? And you know what's going to happen. This is going to happen. And like I said, you could have started with some crumbled bacon, like cooked some bacon and started it like that. If you don't have an MPS, you can just boil like your cabbage and your potatoes and put it together that way. But I'm going to add, let me make this look halfway decent. Eat with our eyes, right? Well, I'm excited to try this. I mean, try it. I've had something very similar before, but not quite. So I'm going to put some better than bacon on top, because I can. There we go. Thankfully, I have a whole other jar. There we go. And oh boy, because all the heat brings out the scent of the smoky bacon. Delicious. You know what else might be nice on here? We have that smoky roasted tomato topper. That might be nice sprinkled on top as well. So there we have the Colcannon, our first Irish dish. Now I'm going to get out, I'm going to put this here so that I can get my, actually, let's do this. We're going to get out our sausages. Absolutely yummy. They're done for sure. I love making sausages this way because you don't have to stand over the stove, over the frying pan. And there we go. Beautiful. My onions are nice. I can just eat them up with the onions. And look, like nothing sticks, right? Such easy cleanup for both of them. So there's our beautiful Irish dinner. Somewhat. Oops. There we go. Oh, sorry. Hang on, sweetie. I gotta scroll up to see your comment. Whoops. Okay, it's Colcannon. Colcannon. That's what the potato dish is. So there we have it. Let me turn off my oven before I forget. There we go. So there's our Irish dinner. Oh my God, what a mess. I didn't taste it for seasoning, did I? Let's do that. I'm going to put a little more salt and pepper in there. But wow, super yummy. And if you don't want to use milk, You can do like a chicken broth or a vegetable broth. I'm dropsy today. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget we have Mystery Host. For every $30 you spend, get your name put in the entry to win all the host rewards. And we're actually up to almost $400 in sales. So that means once we get to 500, that's an extra $50 in free product for the winner on top of all the other host rewards. Have a great week. I'm going to see you Wednesday. Not sure what time, but I will post it with another Irish recipe and a nice dessert. Stay safe. Have a great week.